and welcome to a another Swiss tournament stream. So this is 7+0, which will make for some crazy time scrambles because with no increment, it really gets very hard to keep up at the end. So the goal is to not spend too long on moves. If it comes to a point that there's a move that I'm looking at, and then I sort of have to mull it over a bit, then that's of course something we want to avoid. Now can I take here? Take. I just went a pawn, right? Okay, so we're going to try and analyze fast. Take. Should be good. Okay, take. And now we take here with knight. So we can take this bishop maybe in the future, perhaps. Okay, we're up a pawn. We're down in development. Like that trade. They aren't threatening anything. Castle. This is, I'm not very good at blitz chess like this. Okay, always might be a bit strong. I almost always mess up. Like, by mess up, I mean I almost always take too long to make my move, just fumble over obvious moves, and then by the end of the game, I'll be in a winning position, but I'll be down in time, which of course you don't want. Especially not with no increment. Zero increment chess, you have to be very careful. And rook here. How the hell do I defend? Go here with tempo, I guess. That's my only move. Weakens my dark squares, but I have dark squared bishop, they don't. Here? Maybe this weakens my king side, but I just have to go ahead and play it. If they go here, then I'll just grab this extra space with tempo. Got an eye on this square. We're going to do this. Improve my light squared bishop down here. First, let's just threaten checkmate. Yeah. I'm thinking bishop here, and then just sort of... Oh, they missed it. Alright, good game. So we were playing against Riounske. Sorry, I don't know how the heck that's pronounced. Okay, so if you guys are watching this, you probably know how this works, but since it's still relatively new, and if you aren't really very active in the light chess community, you won't know. So they made a new update, and they added, it looks like Yannick Soul is about to get mated. Yeah. And they added, oh no, that's check, sorry. So he can save it. Okay, anyways, in light chess, they added a new feature, which is the Swiss tournament, which is just your typical, you know, chess tournament. This is the kind that's played in over-the-board games as well. So it's kind of like round robin, except everyone gets a turn to play. You know, if you guys, okay, that's a bad explanation. Let's re-explain in a better way. Okay, come on. Haha. I'm sorry. Sorry that if this commentary isn't the most entertaining. So basically, right, you're in a tournament, and the way the Swiss system works is it puts people of the same score, the same tournament score, not the same elo, puts people of the same scores together. So how it works in the beginning is if everyone is blank, let's just pretend it's a tournament with these 10 people and there's nobody else. When we all have 0 points in the first round, how it works is, of course, the starting list is organized by elo, right? So that'd be like 1800, 1750, 1740, 1700, 1630, etc. down to like someone rated 1200 or something, as an example. And then how it works is you take the top half of people, so that'd be 1 through 5, and you have them play the bottom half. So the first person from the top half plays the first person from the bottom half. So first plays 6th, second plays 7th, third plays 8th, etc. until the 5th person plays the 10th person. This is in round 1. Now after that round, let's say you have 4 wins, 4 losses, of course, and then a draw and another draw. So the 4 wins go to the top. The list is always points, and then like the tiebreaker for who's at the top is determined by score. So people with 1 point are at the top, and then who goes at the top of the top? The person with the highest ELA. So you'd have the 4 people at the top with 1 point. These people now play each other in the same style as before. First plays 3rd, second plays 4th, because you take these 2 at the top and you fold them over with these 2 at the bottom. Then the 2 drawn players in the middle would play each other, 5th plays 6th, and then the 4 people with 0 points play each other. 7th plays 9th, and 8th plays 10th. But if there were an odd number of people, let's say 3 people won, and then there were, that's 2 draws, or 4 people having drawn, but 2 games were drawn. 3 people won, 3 people lost, 4 people drew. The 3 who won, the bottom person, whenever there's an odd number of people in a point category, the person at the bottom of that category gets put in the top of the next one. Alright? So let's say this is how the games work. Let's say, as a real world example, nothing happens in these games. Let's say these people just leave the tournament right now. The bottom person in the category of 1 point is me. So I'd be put down in the next category, and the top category would just ignore me and play with these 2. So first would play second. And then I'm in the top of this category of a draw, and there's only 1 person there, so I'd play them. And then here there's only 2 people here, so they'd play each other. But say there were 3 people with a draw, right? These 2 would play, I'd be shunted down to the draw category, in which case it's me, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 4th, 5th, and 6th. Right, there's a 3 that drew in this situation, this hypothetical. Me and 4th, 5th, and 6th. So then we just do the simple fold over. 3rd plays with 5th, and 4th plays with 6th. We cut it in half and then slide the 2 halves on top of each other, kind of, to get the ranks. Now, how does it work if there's an odd number of people in the tournament? Ooh, this is a poison pawn. How does it work if there's an odd number of people? Well, the person at the bottom of the last category. So category being point categories, right? You have at the end of this round there'll be 3 point categories: 1 point, half a point, or 0 points. The person at the bottom of the lowest category, so the lowest elo with the lowest amount of points, they get a free game, just a free victory. In this case, that'll be Yannick's soul. What? Why are they in the bottom? These people have smaller scores than they do. Maybe they left the tournament or something. Okay, I don't know. Alright, okay, Nila S. Nila S is very good. Let's play some good old Sicilian. Oh, I hate the open Sicilian. That's what they're going to play. Oh, maybe this is going to transpose. Alright. From my book that I'm studying the Sicilian with, apparently this is the move. If bishop takes, then knight takes. Here I'll just kick the bishop away with a tempo. I'm guessing back here, or maybe the trade. If they go here, I go here, then they go here. Okay, right now we're looking at bishop c4. Okay, right. b5, bishop d5. Rook a7, is that good? Do I want that? Or maybe I play this. This is a natural move that's played a lot. Preparing for this. I like that. Let's give it a shot. Because this is also a natural move to develop the bishop. The bishop usually either goes on e7 or on g7 after a fianchetto and such setups. Alright, so now we can play b5 with tempo. Because they can't go to d5. And that even... Oh, that's so close to trapping the bishop. Unfortunately, it doesn't. But... yeah, we're sending their pieces on a journey. I could even play this. Make the knight go down here. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad place for the knight, but we're just keeping all of our ideas in mind. Looking at the, oh, what are they called? The candidate's moves, yes. So candidate moves, really, this is how you want to play usually. you analyze all your candidate moves. You don't analyze every move. Like right here, I'm not going to analyze, you know, okay, let's think of a useless move. I'm not going to analyze, like, queen to a5. Or I won't analyze rook to b8, because that's just a waste of time. Like, there's no reason to analyze that. What I do is I analyze all the moves that look useful. In this case, developing moves, and then also maybe some pawn pushes. Could those do anything good? In this case, this looks fine. If they push, then I take. So I just analyze that really quick. Can they punish this move? No. Does it look like I have any tactics? Oh, also, in your list of candidate moves should be captures and checks. And then you can make it more complicated later on, but in blitz chess like this, I'm pretty sure this counts as blitz chess, your candidate moves list, you want to look at captures and checks. So right now, this capture obviously doesn't work, they take back, okay? I have no more captures or checks. That was an easy thing to look at. So now I'm looking at pawn pushes, you know? What if I do this? Then they go here or here, and nothing comes of it. Okay, what if I do this? Then they do this, and nothing comes of it. What if I develop my bishop? They can't punish that, it doesn't look like. Looks like they're trying to double here. See, I'm wasting a bit of time. I don't like that. Ooh. Knight takes. That wins a pawn, doesn't it? Oh no, because bishop takes... Okay, so we're looking here. Knight takes pawn. Bishop takes bishop. Knight takes queen. Bishop takes queen. Oh, knight takes knight with check. That works. Plus a pawn minus a bishop, plus a queen minus a queen, plus a knight, minus knight, plus a bishop. I end up a pawn. And they have cooked pawn structure. Look, see, that came from analyzing a candidate move, which is a capturing move. Right? If they take this, then I just take the bishop and I'm up a pawn. I think. Oh no, because this pawn's hanging. Shoot. I should have taken there first then. Duh. Obviously. Idiot. That's clearly winning then. Okay, what if I take here now? Then rook takes. Okay. Take. Here maybe. Then where do they even go? Alright. Oh no, they have the bishop they can take. Takes, rook takes, pawn up. Rook goes here. Pawn up, rook goes here. Pawn up. I think I can push the rook away. Or just pawn takes, revealing this attack anyways. If rook here, then pawn up. And then if rook here, then pawn up. This is a strange sequence of moves. See, right back here, I think I should have taken the knight. Okay. So now they're probably looking at moves like this. But then I just take, so that doesn't work. Okay, rook there. It's a smart move. It's defended by the queen. But now here, this traps the bishop, doesn't it? They have a pawn and a strong attack. Maybe I should have just gone for the bishop in the first place. Yeah. No need to give up this pawn. That was stupid of me. Stupid. Pre-move the recapture. Okay, some iffy playing from not analyzing all of my candidate moves. That's what happens. When you don't analyze every single candidate move, you end up playing bad moves. Hopefully we can win this game, though. If we count the material, currently, I'm up a pawn for a piece, which is not good. But after this, it'll be equal. But then they take this pawn, and then I'm down a pawn. And I have bad structure. So right now we're losing, is the moral of the story. You know, back here, plus a pawn, minus a pawn. Okay, anyways. Oh, they didn't play anything. Back here, I should have taken, they take, then take the knight, of course. Oh no, because then they can take here, and then I take here. Okay, never mind. That tactic didn't work. Can't I just come here and defend now? Defend this pawn. I'm up for traits. Because then if we trade all of this, then I'm so let's say, right, we trade queens and we trade rooks. Right, so all these pieces are gone. No more of these pieces. What the hell is this? Well, I have to take, otherwise it's checkmate, right? It's my only move. Yeah, queen there, right? Now I don't like this one bit. Do not like this one bit. That was a very good tactic from them. Let's look at the bishop, though. Oh no, they have check. Oh no, because my pawn guards this square, thankfully. So, 2 rooks for a queen and a knight, that's not a good trade-off at all. But, you know, hopefully I can make my rooks useful. I'll just go here, hitting these pawns. This looks like a bad position right here. Okay. If I go here, they go here. Threatening mate. Oh no, it doesn't, because my rook covers it. Okay, so that's good. Then if they go there, I can rook up here and start gobbling pawns. Maybe this is still doable. I mean, right now, they're up sort of an exchange, kind of. They're up an exchange and a pawn. So now I'm on your queen. Okay. Are you going for a perpetual? Oh, sugar. What the hell did I do there? Stupid. Obviously, king e8. So yeah, that's a good way to throw the game. It's not a good way to throw the game. It's a horrible way to throw the game. Okay. If I take... Why can't I go here? They get a check-in, though. Like so. And then after I move king, they move knight. Like somewhere here or something. Or in this case, they'd move it somewhere there. Yeah. I don't want to move here. Then they have attacks. Stay out of knight check range. Here? If here, then queen here, then king here, then queen here is check, but not mate. So, yeah. Oh, but then king here, knight here, maybe? King here. Yeah, it looks good. Knight here, I can't take. Okay, fair enough. Then king here, queen here. Okay, so after knight here, we'll go king. Okay, knight there. Now I can just go back. Don't know where you're going to go with your knight. So our advantage here is time. We have a massive time advantage. We don't want to give it up. So what's it going to be? Here? No, that doesn't look good at all. So here? No, then they have a fork, obviously. Okay, so here. This is a nice square that we're returning to a lot, king e8. We can at least get a draw. Maybe even a win. Because, remember, this is 0 increment. Okay, take, check, king here, check, king here, knight up or something. That looks fine. Okay, that check I didn't account for. Go here seems pretty safe. Yeah, get the knight involved. That was out. That's what I was thinking. Work back. Knight here, king here. Knight here. Rook here, defend. Yay! We won on time. What a sneaky win. That win did not make me feel very accomplished. I'll say that for sure. Wow. But yeah, exactly. That's I guess you could say that's just part of the game, right? Time management. You can be winning at chess, but if you run out of time, then that's a deficit in your game, I guess. Okay, so we've lost against Zybot before. Was that with the English opening? I think there's a way to check that. Check your game history and then see what opening it was. Alright, covering these squares. Let's just go typical English style. Everything looking at these squares here. The knight, the pawn, the bishop. In the future, this pawn as well, if we want to bring the bishop out like so. Here, then if they push, then we have a threat. Are they going to play this gambit line? Okay, they aren't. Castle. We were never going to castle queenside, so this doesn't give them any information. Here? Where do we bring the bishop? Here? Blocks this pawn. Doesn't do anything, right? It looks very active, but it doesn't do squat. So, oh, also knight here, and then I can't take it with this knight. That doesn't look good. So bishop here? Then, like, knight here doesn't work. Okay. But they can just push it away, and then where am I going to go? Here, I guess. Where I was going to go all along. But they get this flight square with tempo, so I don't like that too much. The bishop isn't the most active, but queen here, and we can think about sacrificing. Because look at this knight. This knight is ready to spring into action, right? Okay, so I should have analyzed this move. Okay, they're defending that pawn, getting the rook out of a pin. Now, I need to analyze this. Takes, takes, takes. Then what? Probably knight here, kick the queen out, and then I don't really have a future. There. So is it worth it? I don't think so, unfortunately, at this moment in time. What if we start bringing our other pieces over? Like there, and then I have control over lots of these squares, but... oh, this one will be good for attacking. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go all in. Giving ourselves doubled pawns, but they're going to be useful doubled pawns. Right? We're banking on control of this square. And the removal of this knight, which was a good defender looking after the dark squares on the king side. Now, if we take, they take, we take, they go here, that doesn't work. So they have no way to kick us out, but we don't really have a way to attack. Ooh, okay, so they're obviously not liking the fact that I have control over this square, and they want to get rid of that. What if I take? They take. This is the most intense analysis ever. But, oh, then their king's weak. Yeah, okay. I like this. Getting rid of that pawn, hoping for some static advantage, oh, I don't even know. Some advantages later on. Let's bring the knight back over, like so. Get him doing something. This maneuver. Yeah, rook's eyeing this square, I'm defending it adequately. It'll be hard for them to get an attack there, especially with these dark squares protected by all my pawns. Okay, knight here. Looking to jump in here, maybe? Obviously not. Okay, making sure my knight can't go there. That's like straight away pretty obvious. So, bishop here? Do I want to do that trade? What about pawn here? Oh, then my light squares here are weak. My bishop isn't doing anything. How about... what if knight here? Okay, this is taking too long. This is taking much too long. Shoot, I can resign. Knight takes here is just a fork, king-queen. Alright. Let's look. Let's look. What could have been better? Yeah, and then after this, it's just deadly. Yeah, queen d1, that's what it says. Is that the only move? I'm pretty sure that's the only move. Like this, we were thinking that we just missed this threat completely. So let's get a computer analysis and see. It looks like black had an advantage, so I misplayed this opening. I badly misplayed this opening. Okay, so I had an advantage and then I messed it up. What's it saying here? E3. Alright, it wants to push. There's an E3 and then an eventual D4 here on move 8 of this line. But I don't. And now castles. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Oh, shoot. Castles make sense, makes sense, makes sense. Now it wants B3. I don't know why. Oh, it wants to fiend shadow the bishop, probably. B3 and then eventual bishop there? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so I did this. This is still fine. D6 and then bishop there. That gives up the tempo. That's what I was thinking. Bishop takes. Okay. And then it was as soon as I moved back here, things started getting a little bit out of control. These pieces are just so compact over here. They're really quite powerful. Rook b8, and then this is all just normal. No one's giving anything up. E takes f5, yeah, exactly. Get rid of the double pawns. Bishop c3 it wanted. So I was really only losing at the very end. So it wanted bishop c3. Just to develop my pieces, but that center they got was too powerful. So obviously, I think knight here was a mistake, definitely. Wait, are we? Is the tournament dying? Okay, no. I wanted to give us a like an alert. Oh shoot! How do I go back to the game? Press this button. Here, obviously, this was a mistake because then I give up my control over the center. Right after this push, I have no center anymore, and that's what made their position so rock solid back then. Of course, I just gave up the game completely. Like that wasn't even a game. We didn't even play it through. But you know, if I'd kept playing, I would have definitely had trouble fighting against that center. Alright, so here, what's it suggesting? E4. Yeah, keep control of the center. That's a typical move too, even though it looks like it blocks this bishop and stuff, and makes a weakness here and a hole here. If we have knight d4, we can just trade off, which is fine. And then they have doubled pawns. But, okay, I'm scared that the tournament started again. Yeah, anyways, we misplayed the opening, and that's a big thing. If you don't know an opening properly, then of course playing it's a mistake. In this case, I'm forcing myself to play the English because I want to get some proper experience with it and get good with it. But I haven't actually started analyzing properly any lines, like opening lines, what to do when this and that, etc. So in this position, Killian is up 2 bishops for a pawn. Very, very big advantage. Moves like, oh, let's click on it. Moves like this, threatening bishop here, or... Yeah, that seems just... Maybe create an attack on the h-file. That would make sense. Something like h3, preparing for this. Bishop here even, putting some more pressure on. Don't know why they... oh, of course, so they're threatening to take now. Obviously. Okay, queen there. Also prepares queen h3 in the future, or maybe it would have been better to just simply trade off into a winning endgame. Let's look at how it went. Okay, e4, e5. Typical stuff. Alright, this doesn't work because of castles. So the knight isn't doing much here and it can be easily kicked out. So they have some nice pins. They go in with a check, but it doesn't do anything. Ooh. Why not takes? Knight takes, then what did they have? Okay, runs away. Ooh, that's opening up some discoveries then. Okay. There's some trading, and then black here was, I mean, completely fine, I think, but then for some reason they started giving away all their pieces. And now, yeah, this is the position we're seeing. Yeah, this strong attack that we all knew this was coming. This strong attack on the h-file. How does white defend? Moves like this are simply met with bishop takes, even rook takes, threatening mate, so taking back must be played. Oh, that's just deadly. That's just absolutely devastating. Queen h3 comes with unstoppable threats. Okay, maybe not unstoppable, but very, very hard to stop threats. I mean, you can't even move your king because of the rook just drilling through. That, still winning, still very winning. Ooh, oh no, what? Rook h, okay. Here, rook h7, check. King here, and then you have all kinds of stuff. Like this is, oh, this is checkmate then. Okay, that's also checkmate. But, you know, there were much better ways to do that without giving away the rooks, it seems. I mean, I'm not one to talk after friggin' giving away a rook just completely for free in that last game, and in this game, giving away my queen free of charge. Yannick Sol. 2.5 to 1.5, so they're a tough opponent for me. Not necessarily for everyone else. I some some of that fire open Sicilian that I have never studied and probably should if I know what's good for me. No? Okay. Okay, prepping the queenside castle. Let's just castle, and then bishop d7 looks like a good space for it. Maybe looking at taking here, if they take, then I just develop bishop. If they take like this, I also just develop my bishop, maybe. I mean, because I don't want this. So yeah, let's take here. Get rid of that strongish central knight. Just go here. If they push, I'll just trade. Okay, defending with king. We could go here. Not threatening much, but getting the queen involved. We could start pushing. That makes a lot of sense. Start pushing, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Maybe that's why we wanted the bishop on d7 so that we could push this b5 move in the future, kick the knight away, get some attack going. I'm prepared to trade here. You'll remove. If I can get something blockading this square, it'll make their life much more difficult. This doesn't work though, it's simply met with this. Okay, we have the trade. The push. Now, what if I do this? And this is met with this. Stuff like this doesn't work instantly, but it's pretty fast. Pretty darn fast. How did I go here? Threatening to take. And then also threatening this pawn, so if they move past, I take it, and their attack is a lot less powerful. I think, hopefully, maybe. Also gets the knight involved, because where was the knight? The knight retreated, but now it's on a better square than before. What are we looking to do? Maybe this in the future. That looks good. Maybe even just pushing. How they're going to defend? I'm thinking something like this would work. That works completely fine as well. What about here now? This looks good. This looks especially good. Because then I could get my queen involved, maybe, and have some threats. So this doesn't look losing straight away. Oh, of course, they just trade. Obviously. I didn't even see the bishop there. What am I thinking? Okay, light squares. I don't want weak light squares, so let's put our pawns on dark squares. That's a bad move. That's a very bad move. Oh, it's so risky. Because if we trade here, we can get everything off of the H file. So that's fine. Ooh, queen here. That's just winning. Oh no, I have this escape square. Oh, this is no, what have I done? Okay, queen here with check. If king here, then checkmate. So king here. Pawn up. King over. Maybe seeking shelter like so? Maybe here I should have played this. maybe. Okay, now they're threatening this move. So we have to prevent it. Oh, queen take, because then they win a pawn. Take, and then take here. Looks iffy, but I think it works. What are you thinking about? Okay, because if queen here, then I do have this escape square. And I am running away. Oh no, I don't. So then queen here is checkmate. This is losing. Queen here runs into checkmate, so I have to go queen here. And they go here, then I lose. That's a shame. So many losses in a row. Yeah, because king f6, only move, and then knight e4 check. That's just lost. Was I at any point in that game doing better? Nah. Evidently, I'm crap at the Sicilian. And I need to get good. Just stop playing Sicilian. Every single point in this game, I was losing. Let's bring a computer analysis up and go through our mistakes. This position, black won. Oh no, that's a draw symbol, okay. Learn from our many mistakes. Oh, okay. This was the move. Oh, right, we were thinking rook there, maybe. Oh no, that doesn't work apparently because of queen d4. Maybe bishop here? No, okay. Maybe king here? No, okay, maybe king here. Yeah, that didn't make sense. Okay. Maybe pawn here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Maybe pawn here. Yeah, because then if they push, I can, yeah. That's it. So everything was just very slow build up into a losing position. And then here it's already calculated. I've lost my queen. Here, I've already lost my queen. Oh, all these losses. Very, very bad for us. With only one round left, we can't even get a good place in the tournament. Okay. So that was a host of bad games, unfortunately. We didn't do nearly as well as last time. But yeah, it'll be fine. We'll play this game, hopefully win it, and then getting it. So this is definitely winning for black here. Tomek Ing is beating Saibo. And we're still waiting. Black is, yeah, here, they're completely winning. There's no denying it. White's holding on, though. Maybe there's a time situation that... Oh yeah, that's the time situation. Come on, man. Make a move. You're going to lose. You're going to lose a winning position. Rook c2 looks most challenging. Oh no, that loses the game. Okay, that's... Yeah, no, don't play rook c2. Maybe rook d1. Just play a move that makes them spend time thinking. Queen d1, great move too. You have to move. You have to make every move in less than a second when you're this low on time. Tomek has zero chance of winning this, I think. They're ahead material, they have a strong attack, but they're going to lose. Okay, now they're starting to make their moves faster, but it's way too late. It's way too late. As long as Zybo can hold on for the next 10 moves, then they're going to win. Okay, some pre-moves. And no pre-moves, and now you're losing. Yeah, put them in check, because they can't pre-move out of a check sometimes. Oh no, what have you done? That's GG's. Black barely won. I think if they'd played this faster, this rook d1 move, they might have ran out of time. Tomeking. Maybe. Scummy tactics, but it could have worked. So right now we have the highest Buchholz of everyone in the 2-point sector, so if we win a game... I mean, I think 3rd place is a stretch. We could probably get 4th place if we win this game. And if Chestrai has lots of points, then we can get a good Buchholz or tiebreaker. We can get a good tiebreaker. All right. Oh no. Chestrai, you haven't looked at this position yet. Maybe queen takes is more I don't even know. They can bully my rook, but at least they didn't try to hold on even more, because then moves like this are just even worse. Yeah, maybe here queen takes with check. Bishop here, and then queen takes. And then, I mean, our queen's involved in the game, but it can't be easily kicked around. I think, as far as I can see. Our rook can always just retreat here, so there's no problems there. We have the center. Material is equal. We're both missing different pawns. They have 2 isolated pawns, though. We only have 1, so definitely a bit of a plus there. Okay. Oh, I see. Rook here, then. I mean, knight there. attacking that, but I don't... Do I even have to care? What about bishop here, bishop there, and then... I guess, what if I did knight here? Just pin the knight. If h6, bishop h4, then g5 actually might have won a pawn. But at this point, they can't afford to play that at all, because they're castled kingside. G5 wins the pawn, but do I maybe sacrifice? Maybe I sacrifice. Yeah. Then queen h5 is a big threat, so if they take this pawn, which they shouldn't. But then I have moves like f5, or even just this. Kick the knight away and then move my queen here. Oh no, knight here saves it. Take queen here. Ooh, that does not save it. This is looking very ugly for our friend. Chess try. So, I mean, even bishop here, just to pile on the pressure. If king here, queen here threatens mate. King here, just checkmate. King there. Then king here, then checkmate. Alright, that was a good game. Yeah, exactly. So, we don't even have a chance at even fourth. These people have too high tiebreak. Their high break type. The tiebreakers are too high. So even if he wins this game and he wins this game, then they'll all still be above me because they'll have higher tiebreaks. How is the tiebreak calculated? Let's Google that. Oh, huh. That's interesting. Is this even a Buchholz? I don't know, but So this is the tiebreaker. At least this is the one that we use in our tournaments here in Switzerland. I don't know if that's what they use on here. This might just be the sum of all opposing players' scores. So it's the raw scores of each opponent's, and then multiplying that by the player's raw score. Oh, what's the Solkov system then? This system is used as the median system. Okay. Oh, so it's just the median system. Where's the median system? Median system is also known as the Harkness system, after its inventor Kenneth Harkness. For each player, the system sums the number of points earned by the player's opponents, but discarding the highest and lowest. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so anyways, we won 3 out of 5 games. That ain't bad. That'd be good against strong opponents in a classical match, but it's weak opponents in a blitz match, so I'm not very proud of that. Let's check. We probably even lost blitz points there overall. He didn't want... Oh, I remember starting that tournament, but then I had classes, so I couldn't actually finish it. I played one game and then I lost it because I ran out of time. I was in another tab doing a class. Just forgot about it. Okay, so we didn't lose points that game. Let's go back to the tournament. But we have played some blitz just against one of my friends who's very active here. Oh, this is the president of DSSP. Makes sense that they're here. But my friend, I don't know if I should disclose their username, but I mean, I'm not very popular stream. But anyways, yeah, I played some Blitz against them, won a game. We only had time for one game though before my classes were there. Yeah, anyways, I don't know if it's worth staying. We are guaranteed to be in 5th place no matter what. No matter what, we're going to be 5th. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Definitely enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. And as usual, I will see you next time.